Gotta wait for some more people to come in here. Early morning. Went outside, I took a smoke break. Took a shower. Alright. Wait for a few more to get in here. But this is something. Does not know when to leave well enough alone. If it was soon to be that this whole thing was going to die, she certainly started it back up. I'll tell you that right now, because this bitch has no life. She's an e-beggar. She is racist. She is a lot of things she's accusing me of being. And more so. All that and more. Way more. And it's pretty damn shameful, these people with no kidneys or low kidney function getting involved like this. It's really shameful in 2020 that this is the shit we're seeing. These people, rather than not working on themselves, have to worry about other people all the goddamn time. And that's just it. I mean, where do I begin here? 11 plus hours? I think at least 11 hours we're looking at this nonsense today on Saturday. Into the morning. I come back in after taking a smoke break. I took a shower. This is what I find. Getting an early start today so I can make room for this bullshit right now. And this will at least be a preview of what people might have seen. So for some of the new people out there, a preview of what this cunt has been doing to me for the last 2 to 3 years now since I've been living in this area. She's been tormenting the shit out of me. Hi, Connecticut Clamor, what's going on? Thanks for showing up. There's a bunch of ridiculousness now. And taking everything, like, from Stig, me hating Stig, and just me talking about other people she freaking talks about, too. It's like, it's none of her fucking business. You know? Like, croak already. What, someone gonna rip out your heart? Someone have to rip out your heart or some shit? You fucking no kidney having sea monster. Yeah, you do. You actually do look like Sigmund the Sea Monster. Holy shit. You actually do. Big time. And I don't want to go down this road again, but I will if I have to put you in your place when you fucking need it. And talking about gender roles, how now that shit should be flagged right there, you know? Talking extreme gender roles that any male would be flagged for. How she wants a bitch in the kitchen to cook and clean and all that shit. That is severe hate speech right there. Severe fucking hate speech. I don't talk like that on my channel at all. MJ, what's going on? I know a lot of you people love to see this shit, but I'm just telling you right now that she's going to become a problem again. But it'll also unfold some interesting stuff with new people she's going to meet. So, hey, keep digging your hole. I'll just sit back and watch like I do. You know, just sit back and watch. That's all I advise people to do. I haven't even kept track of what he's been saying today, really, as far as me. I didn't. What do you mean, what did he say? Is it true what he said? Ask me a question. I don't know what you're talking about. Soccer town. Huh? People in your socks, you think you can come in here, you think you control, you know, right? But, so what the fuck did you mean by that? All right, you're getting a timeout. You are getting a timeout. Pick your nose for 300 seconds. All right. So there. I'm getting started today. And I'll tell you something. It's a great way to start off a Sunday morning, isn't it? Because she's done streaming. It'll probably take her till 5 o'clock p.m. today. She'll go for the 24 hours plus. She'll go for 85 hours if the right people can keep her up all that time. So, doesn't matter what I say, though. Doesn't matter what advice I've been giving her. She'll go and do the opposite. You know, when I was talking nice with her, which hasn't been very often because she would blow the fuck up the next day or something. So, you're going to have problems on your hands, not just with the innocent and Liz, thinking about me again, and then some other potential people. I might want to wait till more people come in for something else I'm going to say, too. Well, asks Murphy what's going on. But I'll wait. Lock you in your room supposedly has audio. Fuck you, you bitch. You know what? You people with sock accounts are going to be put in timeout until you know how to fucking speak to me on here. Because if this was face to face, you'd have a broken nose, broken ribs possibly too. Not fucking around. Yeah, no kidding, Cindy Talks. How long did it take you to see that, though? How long did it take you? What's going on, Kool-Aid Jimmy? Dimebag, Darlene. That's a takeoff of Dimebag Daryl. I know it is. See, I liked Pantera. I was never a pot smoker, but I did like Pantera, even though they promoted weed and I wasn't a weed smoker. Um, and no, I do not smoke weed. And I've been living in a weed friendly state and I don't touch it. So, this title enough will, oh, you're going to keep getting put in timeout. You're going to have to keep creating accounts. That means my numbers in analytics go up. That's all that fucking means. So, hey, keep doing it. Be a dumbass. Give me more numbers. That's all you're good for, bitch. Punk bitch. That's all you're fucking good for. Oh, they love that, huh? The views are going up. Wonderful morning. I feel clean and refreshed. I had to do all that before getting on here. That's right, Bonnie Rubble, thanks. But I don't really want to call myself a king, though. I don't really want to do that. But thanks anyway. Buster Gutner's Xanax filled, yeah. More than likely. More than likely. Yep. Very sad case we got. Linda's lover. Some funny names, but no. You can change what's going on. See, my numbers go up with these socks. I time them out and I block them. They got to create new accounts. You know who mentioned that? Years ago, Jim Riley used to say that actually out here. Jim Riley, who Rosie is Jim Riley's predecessor. People don't realize this. And now Noodles is trying to be that. And he's going to fail miserably doing it. See, I've been in this game a long enough time to know that he's going to fail very shortly. Just to recap on some of my past streams, he's probably looking. Fucking son of a bitch. She said I laughed when she was on her death. No, you don't. You're not that type of person, Cindy. No, you're not that type of person at all. No, not at all. I know you. You might be a little temperamental, but you're nothing like that, you know. He has a lazy eye. Who has a lazy eye? Bergs and his diabetic foot. Oh, listen, I'm going to address vlogger puppets too. Vlogger puppets. I might as well. I haven't commented on him, but he takes everything to heart that you say to him, and he remembers it for years. Okay, he's like, oh, yeah, I remember you were with the Pickle Park Boys, Jim Riley. You were with the Pickle Park Boys years ago, which wasn't true. I just watched them, maybe commented, but he's like, oh, you used to say things like, you're an old man who plays with his puppets. Yeah, I saw your wisecracks years ago, and I didn't forget. This vlogger puppets takes everything to heart. He is just so sensitive, you know. And while I like to say he's got a talent, it's pretty fucked up if an old man has puppets in his room. Not for nothing. If you're that age, something must have happened to you, you know? So I'll just leave it at that. One of his eyes is weaker than the other. Who though? Golden dog. Who are you talking about? Noodles? You must be. Um, I know she is on her deathbed, Cindy. Yeah, no question. Um, the only thing I can do is go live. If I do get donations, it'll just piss people off. That's all. I got a monetized channel. Something that some people are very new at, but they haven't even started streaming yet. Like the ball guy. Um, hey, what's going on, cystic gaze? I've never seen you before. I mean, that was pretty fucked up to create a diabetic foot puppet, not for nothing. I wouldn't have done that. I'm not that twisted on it. I'm not that fucking twisted on here to do that. Even if I think Bergs is this and that, you know? Jamie Lee, what's happening? Let me ask you something, Jamie Lee. I keep forgetting people sometimes. You know Ginger, correct? You're from Voodoo Ninjas, isn't that right? Yeah, that foot is just. I never even seen it. And I don't think I want to see it because I'm not busy watching that guy or Roger Brown or any of these other friggin' channels out here. And all they do is talk about other people and they can't create content of their own. You know, I don't watch channels like that. Really. I mean, Roger Brown, his channel's lame. I'll tell you that right now. A 40-year-old man acting like a child is what we're dealing with you fuckface. Low life Linda. That's Noodles' accounts, dude. That's his. It's Barter if it isn't him. But it's more than likely him because he's got several socks. Noodles has several sock accounts. I know because he used to troll me before I saw Barter, and I can tell them when I see them. Okay, it's him. But anyways, hey, why not? 31 people at 7:53. Some people are up, you know. He needs new content. He needs expansion. Watch his diagram for puppet. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Wonder if Abby's flipping out that I'm streaming or not. I wonder if she is. I'm sure someone's letting her know about it. Hey, why not, right? She wants to go all out. I was much willing to just continue on and go about my business. But this person flips when her name is brought up, when you're not even saying much. You know, even if I responded to other people's questions, that would tick her. You know how many times people fucking mention my name and say shit about me, but I don't get all butthurt and make videos about it every time. And I've seen it more than 3 times too sometimes. Fucking fool. Sigma the sea monster with no kidneys. You know what? You want to die doing this? Be my guest. and be everyone's guest. The train wreck will be in the limelight, but you know what? Everybody from the old times are being overshadowed by a few YouTubers right now. So, and even back then too, even though my war with Abby got views in the past, even though it did, the fact is, it still really didn't tie Rosie's. Or some of the new channels came in afterwards that are getting more now, and some of them haven't even hit 1,000 subs. So that's the thing. And people use the word famous. Of course, Sig fucking uses the word famous, and Abby believes in that too. Using the word famous too lightly when there's really no fame in the Abby Melton thing. It was a knuckle dragging event, if you want my opinion. And yeah, people had something to watch, but it's like picking on a retarded kid in a wheelchair at this fucking point. And she got that from me when she said picking at me is like picking at a kid in a wheelchair or something. I said something much like that before that she stole. Beautiful Nicole World is smarter than Abby. That's just the truth. Abby's so unintelligent and low IQ, but Abby is highly autistic in one area. Abby will remember every little thing that happened and that was said to her, and she'll even make up shit, is what she'll do if it doesn't fit. She'll make it up. And then she'll scream if she isn't believed. He said that to me. He said it, it's true. I got the proof. And she is a drama channel, big time. I'll make her, yeah, absolutely. I've even said the drama community should take her. That's why I went to Dave's. The beta are going on the streams. Because I wanted the drama community to take her. I actually did. I was really putting her out there for the drama community to come and snatch her up. And some of them already found her. I'll tell you something right now. I know the secret mod on her channel too. Should I tell who it is in case anyone's seen that? Should I tell who it is? Because I want to make that a surprise. But I know who it is. So I've watched at least enough to know. They threw her out. Yeah, they did. So she did enter it, didn't she, after all? She got introduced. But I didn't know if she officially joined it. I didn't hear anything. But Jamie Lee, tell me if you know something, by all means. And she runs her mouth 11 hours straight. Doesn't she get tired? Doesn't her mouth get tired? I'm bashing her now, too. This is her live. I watched her disastrous first stream, too. She's a liar. Oh, you should have thought about that then. When I didn't have interest in you before. You should have thought about that. You kept chasing me and picking at the issue. No, you're not ignoring me though. Fuck you, bitch. Go die. Someone should rip your fucking heart out and just finish the job already because you're an evil person. Someone should just do that. You know? Right. I don't even remember saying that too. That's the thing. Did I say that in the first 3 minutes of one of my last live streams? If it wasn't about her? I mean, come on. Let me know if I said that. I don't remember. See, I don't remember every little thing that even I say and that other people say, like she fucking says she does. Show the fucking receipts. For real. Show the receipts. More drama community women like me than they like you. That's the truth. I needed to come in. I made friends with one too, actually. I talked to her. What's her name? Her name is Abby Brooke. Seven Savang Seven. That's who it is. She's a psycho, though. Exactly. I'm real, unlike a lot of these motherfuckers down here. And people know it deep down that I will meet them. I will challenge them to meet me. Even if not fighting, I've challenged people to meet me. Like Pete. One small example. And Carlos is back stirring the pot again, too. So fuck him, you know? Fuck him. You know, I mean, he was going at Noodles, and now all of a sudden, this whole thing resurfaces again. Fuck him, really. But hey, it'll take some attention off of some other people. Hey, then it serves that purpose. It takes attention away from Noodles and that shit show over there where he's posting commercial ads now. It's like he's trying to be some business man selling channels. It ain't gonna work. Hell no, it ain't. I've been in this game a long enough time to know that shit don't work around here. You're trying to do something else. It's not going to work. So just sit back and watch like anything else. You telling me to beat up Lou Stefano? I got no desire to. What's he even saying? I don't even care. I don't fucking care. Someone tried that with me one time, saying he was talking about me. Not at all. You try to get along with everyone, but you can't get along with everyone. You can't. You can't do that here. No. That just causes confusion. And when people do that, it confuses the fuck out of me. I'll tell you that. People think I flip on a dime. That's the reason why I flip on a dime, because everyone else is so fucking confusing that I have no other choice but to respond to it that way. So they can be cool with me, then I see them confusing the fuck out of me. I will flip the fuck out on them. You're damn right I will. Yeah, that's my justification for it. Sue me. Sue me. Sue me for it. Yeah, really. I know. I know. You get frustrated with Rich. I don't watch much of Rich. I was watching him the last couple nights a little more, but he's got problems. You glorify people with problems. They shouldn't be put in the spotlight like this or made money off it. It's stupid. I don't play like that. I'm not filthy. I have way more dignity than a lot of people on it. And every time Abby's going live, she's going to be pulled by more cops, too. It's only a matter of time, folks. It's only a matter of time. You know? You see, I do what everyone should be doing. I stay at home for this whole thing. It's not worth it to be going out all the time, but they make you wear a mask everywhere. What? And I don't like my surroundings so much around here. That's why I distract myself with YouTube. I just hate the Northwest that much, and I hate it. Most people don't realize this. And I'll just take a moment to do a little Portland bashing for a bit. Okay. Because that's what I started doing before Noodles started criticizing Brooklyn. I was criticizing Portland and the traffic and all that when I did go out. I just gave up on it because it used to stress me out all the time going out and leaving the house. You know? But I noticed to just say, fuck it. You know? And then COVID hit. I left my job, saved enough money, and just decided to sit it out. So that's all. And I'm moving in 2 months, more than likely. The talks are heating up, they're more serious now. So I'm going to take a long absence once that time comes, probably early in 2021, once that happens. So let's see what can be done here, between this fucking YouTube addiction and trying to focus on my real life a bit more. Because I'm going to live a better life than Noodles within 3 months. People don't realize that. Once I get out of here, it's going to stop. It's going to begin. Things are going to get better. I'm just not going somewhere where they make you wear masks everywhere, you know. And if it's too dangerous to go out when they don't enforce the mask mandates, then stay home. But that's it. Oh, Oregon sucks ass cyanide cupcake. It does. Voodoo Ninja told me that he wanted to come to Portland because he has a weed interest, but he's like, yeah, after hearing you some, though, yeah, I mean, I decided not to do it, but then kind of hearing you helped as well. Oregon is one of the worst states in the union, and it's more racist than Alabama cyanide. It's more racist than Alabama. People don't know what the hell they're getting into coming here. They think it's going to be better here for them. The thing is about the Northwest, the weather's so shitty most of the time. Look at that outside. That's what it's like a lot of the year right there. That is what you're looking at. Mist, light rain that doesn't have power to the rain to wash things off. Unless it's nonstop drizzle, then your stuff will get washed off, kind of like you're not hitting a car wash or something, you know. And I would like Arizona too, more than Oregon, for sure. That's what you're looking at most of the year, right there. Okay. This year there's less of that though. There was actually more sun this year than previous years. There was actually a little more sunshine this year. Then the wildfires hit it. And all that. I mean, no, it doesn't. I mean, the southern dreary weather's fine because at least there's enough sunshine down there. At least. I mean, I can live with that. I like that heavy rain that it lasts for an hour and then the sun comes out again, like even after an hour and a half, even 2 hours. You know, washes everything out. And then the sun comes out, and then uh, you can go out without a coat on and stuff like that. I know, warm 60's awesome right now. That's looking good at this time because today is supposed to be. If I can check the weather right here, this is what my forecast says all week. So it's starting up right now. No wrenches other than the ones that I give out. I have a select group of people I give wrenches to. Okay, where the fuck is it? Come on, where is it? Oh, yeah, it's looking like this, okay? 47 today, 47 tomorrow, rain and sun today, sun, rain, and maybe rain. I don't know. I don't know. 38 is the low today. There's times it gets colder here than New York and New England, dude. There actually is, despite the fact this region doesn't get snow. You trade it off. Trust me, it feels colder because of the humidity. The cold humidity makes it bone chilling. It feels like 47 feels like 33. I'm telling you. And I endured a winter in New Hampshire where it hit below zero sometimes. So to me, this isn't that much warmer, really. I mean, to me, cold is cold. It doesn't matter, Cold is cold to me. It can be 0 to 20 back east. It could be 45 here. Doesn't matter. Not to me, it does. The difference is some days you don't realize it's so cold, and you go out under jacket. It's even worse. It feels like Alaska. You know. Sometimes you're not even warm. Pretty much you and I share a can of chicken. That's good. 46 is still cold. Even there, I'd get cold with 46, I think, in Arizona. Florida totally thinned my butt. Oh, These are the comments Carlos Martinez boss is writing over here. Look at that. He needs to go too. I don't like him at all. I'm not going to obsess on Carlos, but there's a reason I doxed his name out. His name is Joey Petrucci, just to let you all know. Joey Petrucci. And he's not an OG. He was a shit stain when he was here years ago too. You just had a better idea of what he looked like. I'm going to show you what Carlos looked like, okay? There's a few videos of evidence to prove what this guy looks like. Um, I'll show you guys because he's a real window licking piece of shit, you know. So if I can show you, hold on. He is a skip mark, and he always was. Back in the old days, people put him in his place because he always hung around older people, you know. It was only the punk kids like Expanded Kelp he hung around that kind of liked him, but that's about it. Zamato Elite was just kind of playing nice with him too. I know, and that's why I did it. I like to get people's attention when I stream. I mean, so hold on, I'm gonna pull this up for a sec. Okay, these are videos on who Carlos Martinez is. Okay, 12 years ago. Oh my God, something popped right up. That's him right there. He's got like his Dungeons and Dragons Iron Maiden shirt, whatever the hell that is. 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Okay, that's him. Okay. Little Joe Petrucci's empty black channel. Little Joe. That's him. I'm telling you, black and empty channel. And hold on. Happy Petrucci. Oh, this is a good one. Hold on. Fondue the Warrior. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't fuck with me. I'll, I'll tell people about you. Remember him, Joe? Hmm? Making stupid comments to people even back then. See this about Wells Fargo or something. This guy was good at battles. I remember him quite a bit. Oh, I got one for you. Hold on. If I can only find. That's him right there. That is him. The pathetic piece of shit. That's him. Chaba, which was a guy he debated with who was his sock account years ago. Look, dude, I remember all this, dude. Hold on. This is him. I believe it was Jim. He copies other people. What the old men used to say, he said. He repeated them in their conversations. He plagiarized. He plagiarized. That's what it was. See, that's him right there. He just copies people. That's it. Stevie Wonder, yeah, good call, yeah. Let me pause for a minute. What I'm going to say right now is he's just like Abby. He plagiarizes. That's the only thing that's why the two of them get along so good. That's why the two of them get along good because they get the same skill set, the same level of intelligence, which is quite low overall for the most part. Um, he remembers things. He was very impressionable. He took everything in and copied them and said it as it was his content. He's a bigger plagiarizer than Bergs, even. You don't totally know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with Joe Petrucci. He's a bigger plagiarist than Bergs, even. Okay? And that's all he really has talent for. And then I see videos from Clyde Eva. Some of the Joe Petrucci content is just almost gone away. There's not much on here left. He pretty much erased his name. He was smart enough to do that for the most part, to not rebrand himself with Joe Petrucci because he was a laughing stock of the internet. That's really the truth behind him. Now, what else should I say here? Uh, Moving on. I just wanted to make that brief point because he just loves that. Yeah. See all the shit he's saying. Yeah. And her time is at 9:27:24. I think she stopped the live stream right now. I think that's right. But you can go hide for a week. Okay? People will now remember this. This is groundbreaking history because I'm reminding people who didn't know you very well because some new people came in and stuff. Um, so yeah, ultimately, Melton John doesn't lose battles these days because you know why? Melton John lives in reality. Melton John is the OG of OGs in 2020 by the largest monetized channel amongst OGs. Maybe there's somebody else higher. I don't count Rosie O'Kelly though. A super sticker by Connecticut Clamor. Thank you. There's an amount, I don't see it. Uh, Before he was a Marine, he was supposed to go into the military, I heard. And I guess he came back after spending however, probably failed. Because why else would he be here? Wouldn't he make that a life. $3. $3. Thank you. Okay. Why would he be here? These people are so pathetic. At least I have an excuse why I get on this corner of YouTube. Just in a dead end situation. Had to move home and was in dead end situations. I mean, the place really had to suck where I lived at those times too. So at least I got an excuse, because when I lived somewhere better, I was out more. When it wasn't COVID, oh yeah. And plus the fact we were on East Coast time, I got more done because there was more time left in the business day. When you were on Pacific time, it throws you the fuck off. You live in the dark ages when you're out here. No, I'm not. No. Although, I've talked with some. I have talked about being an organizer for Antifa, but no, I'm not. Cuts your day. It sure does. That's why I like Eastern Standard Time. I always have. You know, I don't like the Pacific Standard Time. It sucks ass, especially if where you're at's not good. At least in California, the weather was warm, so I could deal with it a little better. But I ultimately like Eastern Standard Time. But some people think they know so much about everything. That's what really kills me sometimes. They think they know so much about everything. And there could have been some changes, but their information's so not updated that they'll still go with the old information. Like in Abby's case, talking about me, telling my personal things that I told her I don't fucking appreciate, or telling people jobs I had, income I make. Isn't that not doxing? Isn't that not illegal doxing right there, Bailey Vex? Isn't that not illegal? Hmm? Telling stuff that you disclosed to someone when you trusted them, and then they turn around and fucking air that out to everybody? I mean, you tell me. You tell me on that one. Hmm? You fucking tell me. Shouldn't that have some kind of a defense level? And a lot of these people love to say how Christian they are, and they do the fucking opposite. That's why I'm not a Christian at all. Because they're hypocrites. That's why most of them. And I see a lot of them on this corner of YouTube too. I'll tell you that. Hypothyroidism. Who has that? Do you have that? Grocery. Yeah, I remember you telling me that you were in grocery. I did warehouse work before and stuff. Now, one company I had, I feel they tried to make it so hard for me out of the gate when I started there before. And this was in Portland too. That's how discriminating some of these people are up here. They see someone gets hired, they see him learning the job. Then they stick you with some people that don't speak English because they make it harder for you on purpose. That's the kind of racism I've dealt with here. Like in the job, in the workplace. It's clear that I'm an American citizen. It's like, why are you treating me like a minority? You know? You stick me with the people who don't speak English on purpose because you're afraid that I'll get as good as you or better. So that's the dilemma I face living out in the Northwest here in Oregon. And I haven't seen it that bad anyplace else. So, what was that? Big demand? What do you mean? Williams Sonoma. Williams Sonoma. That's a knife company, isn't it? Williams Sonoma. What's Williams Sonoma? Yeah, if you're union, that's actually a benefit. Okay, high end furniture. Well, it was Jordan's Furniture back east at a place called Jordan's Furniture, Sonoma County. All right. So, this is proof that I can have a stream and it's not a total hate stream. Chris Bliss, how you doing? Um, oh, and here's the other thing. Abby has Michelle K thinking that she's a nice girl or a nice person or a very sweet woman. That couldn't be further from the truth. I'm not going to tell you what to do, Michelle K, but I'm going to say something right now. Run while you can. Run. Okay? I would not give a recommendation to talk with her, let alone go live with her. She wants you to be her house bitch. Did you hear what I said or cut out? What did I last say? Did you hear that Michelle K, Abby was talking about any of these women in the community, okay? What about now? Am I fine? Can anyone hear me? Am I good? Am I good? All right. Well, Abby was talking about possibly moving in a woman in this community, an abused woman from a past relationship, to be her house bitch, like Michelle K. Putting the word out for Michelle K to move in with her. Okay, that's another thing I did catch, even though I didn't watch everything. It's too much time. I'm not gonna sit through it all. I mean, nuts. But anyway, she wants to move in Michelle K. And she said, I'm like a man, so I expect a house bitch at least, and I'll take care of everything as long as you're around the house, cleaning and cooking and shit. That's what she said. And she would expect somebody like Michelle K to do that. For real? For real. At least you get your warning sign. You have it now. And all I'm going to tell you, Michelle K, is run for the hills. Alright? Or if you go ahead and you'll do it, you'll just have to find out for yourself. I've only had everybody's best intentions on here. Wouldn't have said what it really was. If they choose to go against that, then I have no choice but to let you go. Period. You know? And those people are just going to have to find out for themselves if that's the case. Yeah, imagine she said that. Imagine hitting new lows all the time over there on the Abby Brook 7th Savang 7 channel. Hitting a bunch of all-time lows. All the time. Setting records each time she returns to this platform. So, let her. That's all. I'm not going to get in any shouting matches with her. I'll just talk to you if I have to address it. I'll just talk to the people who come and see me. That's all. That's how I handle her. There's no point. It's like going at a kid in a wheelchair. You know, Nicole, who's in the Special Olympics, has a higher IQ than Abby. I'll tell you that. We tried to use Nicole, too, at one point. I remember she was talking friendly to Nicole before. I saw that. Some time ago. Some time ago. No, I'm not. And I refuse to be. That's the thing. I refuse to be a people pleaser. I don't have that in my DNA, you know. And most of the people where you lived that I related to well were the ones who kept it real, you know, like Voodoo Ninja. He's from Alabama, I think. Somebody like that. He's a cool guy from Montgomery area, I believe. Um, but no, I can't be this overly friendly type, though. I mean, I can't be what Mark Terry is doing around here, cyanide. I can't do that kind of shtick, you know. that just isn't for me, cyanide, from what I've been seeing there. I'm trying to think, is there one more thing I wanted to say? Oh, and she says how, oh, what was I going to say? She was saying how I believe everything John Camillo tells me, which isn't true. And if he did, guess what? There's somewhat truth to it. I got proof. I got the receipts that those things are true that he told me. But am I going to show them? No. I don't feel there's a need to. I don't feel that there's really a need to show. But I have receipts that what he did say was true on that stuff. About the phone number where Anderson and Liz called him thinking it was Abby. That's a true story. That's a true story. I'll tell you. All right, Connecticut Clamor, another $2. Thanks a lot. You've been very hot here on this channel with your donations. Awesome. You found me off Camillo, too. And stuff. Remember that? You were telling me. Yeah. Terry the one in teams, ain't the one, and the bullshit all over. What else? Anything? Christmas time. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Everything's appreciated over here. You know? Whatever someone wants to give, it's totally fine. Yeah, you have a good day, too. People know the truth, though. After I've been here a while, they've seen me. They know it's what. You don't really know how much about Camilo and Noodles and Mark Terry, just what I've heard, and that's not always valid. It's not always valid, no. Some of it is, but then you see the patterns yourself, and if you come to that conclusion, well then, what people said's true. If that's the case, if you have to evaluate and you see what they're really like yourself, it's like, yeah, some of these people might be right. But you have to see it for yourself, too. That's the thing. It's how it works, you know. Little Punk wasn't the original wave of Carlos. So what are you saying, Kool-Aid Jimmy? Mr. Whoop Whoop, $1. Thank you so much, Mr. Whoop Whoop. Give him a big whoop. Ooh. Oh, whoop whoop. Yeah, right there. Anyway. Yeah. So what you been up to, Cyanide? Anything? What do you got planned? How much today for me? I mean, yeah, that's an old song, too. You know who does anyone want to know who the rogue mod is in Abby's room? Who wants to know who that is? Because I have a very good feeling who it might be. And it isn't Carrie, okay? Someone who's a hidden mod, okay? If anyone wants to know who the hidden mod is, I'll use this time to tell. If enough people want to hear it, let's take a vote. Take a vote, huh? Anyone want to take a vote on that? Or no? Who backstabs each other? Twitter? Twitter does. And by the way, I will confirm Witty Widow is not dead. Nope. Witty Widow showed up shortly after those rumors were going around, actually. Oh, they do. But that's pretty much done. I haven't been seeing anything on that, honestly. Does anybody know Embry Rose by chance? M. Rose. Okay? M. Rose is someone who used to go on Woody Widow's channel. It ended up being a mod at Abby's. Okay? And I believe my heart of hearts, she'll deny it though and ask, probably. But my heart of hearts tell me that she is the mod that's the rogue mod over there. That's what my heart of hearts tell me, that it is Embry Rose, from what I have seen. Is Embry Rose known for doing stuff like that? Can anyone vouch for me here? Is Embry Rose known to hide people and do all kinds of crazy shit when she's a mod? Can somebody vouch for that for me who might know her? Can somebody confirm? Because I don't 100% know, but that is what my heart of hearts is telling me. And the heart of hearts don't lie to me. It won't tell me things that I can't believe. I gotta stop this thing before it starts, 'cause it don't feel right. The heart of hearts. Randy Travis, yeah, the heart of hearts, you know. In my Boston accent, the heart of hearts won't lie to me. You turn off Facebook and Twitter a week or so ago. Who's the secret mod on Noodles? Well, I can't really answer that. I don't know if he has one. I know who the manager is, though. I'll tell you that. And that shouldn't be a secret. I think you look at the patterns, you see what people do, and you start to get a feel for it. You get a feel for someone's bullshit. It's only a matter of time till they start falling down. Especially when someone like me has more clout than they do. Actual clout. I've showed all my receipts for the time that I've been here. So, that's it. Fitness protection. Fitness protection, that sounds like it could have been one of Anderson Henderson's old channels. Fitness protection. You should name that witness protection, though. And say you're this guy in the witness protection program or whatever. Mike Johnson, apparently some people are very interested in discussing it, and they're mad that they didn't get the whole clip, apparently, from what I've been hearing when I was on a live stream before, when I was like, this is how low people go around here, though, you know. The desperation, and then they lie and say, I've seen it, and it's this. I don't even like talking like that. You know, I would make a more kid-friendly channel if I could. But this platform makes it hard. And it's like John Camillo said, now he's starting to swear more than he's been coming around here. He actually said that to me, and he's not the person that people think that he is. He's not a racist, really, deep down. Same with Nick, you know. And can we discuss? You're a female, okay. Alright. But I was thinking to Lois, when you're so desperate to see a dick pic of someone, it shows your own homosexuality is what it proves. I've never asked for a dick pic of anybody, ever on here. No matter what way I sway, whether I'm trans, bi, or what. I've never asked anybody for a dick pic. Some of these motherfuckers out here, they try to hide it all the time, and they're asking for dick pics all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Randy Travis looks like Mick Jagger. A little like Mick Jagger. Yeah, you're right. David Johansen. Where's David Johansen from again? Alright. So, anyways. Uh, Anything else? What else should I cover here? Did I pretty much cover it all? How many times can I fucking run over this whole Abby Brooke fucking thing? Let alone spend 11 hours talking about it. How many more times can I get into this with people? I mean, New York Dolls and Hot Hot Hot. I know the New York Dolls. In fact, you ever hear any new in New York Dolls? They have Personality Crisis and Trash and all those songs. But who likes TSOL? I'm a TSOL person. Unicorns Cry too. Oh my, if you see what Abby did earlier and the things that she friggin' said on her streams, you're gonna go ape shit, I think, over that. She spent 11 hours talking. I think the only reason why she shut down her stream was because I was here. So she eventually did. Johnny Thunders was your hero. Johnny Thunders, I've heard that name many times. Many times. He was from the New York Dolls. Yeah. But if anybody knows TSOL, I like TSOL. They're one of my favorites, actually. Jack Grisham. I like him. I want to fuck the dead or something. Hold on a minute. TSOL. I think Fuck the Dead is the name of the song. I don't know 100%. Cold Blue. That's the one. It's Cold Blue. You met Abby? And all she said was she is over you. She lies. She's not. She can't ever leave this shit alone, Bailey Vex. And it doesn't even take much to prove it, and I can fucking prove that. And show receipts for that also. So, that's all there is to it. Anyone know this song, Code Blue? Good for a rainy day to listen to this stuff here. Wants to fuck the dead. The dead. Right, exactly. It's bullshit. You see through it, Unicorn. That's why I always loved you, Unicorn, because you see through all the fucking bullshit around. You know, there's not too many people like you on this website. There aren't. And when I have them, I like to hang on to them for dear life when I find someone like that, because there are so few on here. You know? That's why I always get along good with you. You know? The real people who get to know me will see that I'm not a flip-flop. I'm only like that with crooked-ass people. That's it. You know? And I got receipts. Again. I like saying that. Now I like saying it more, because certain people hate when that is said. You know, who watch me. I have receipts. I have receipts. So much they'll never want to watch me again. Or troll me again. I know the mind of these people. I got receipts. Troll the trolls. Yeah. Now, you know how people think I'm demonic, right? Well, here's another good demonic song. There's a group called the Satanic Surfers, okay? But should be smart to be friends with you. Alright, yeah, you certainly have been, Unicorn. You absolutely have. You've done more than I thought. Hey, Mountain, I had to run and get coffee. Lunch was good seeing you. Put your record to 2%. Oh, yeah, sure, Cyanide. I talked with you before on there. I remember I talked with you. Yeah, for sure. No, actually, no, don't. Because I'll tell you why. Not yet, because I'm locked out of my Melton John Twitter. I'm locked out of it. I'm locked out. I'll have to give you my other account or something. One that I've been using. I don't like to tell people about it. But anyway, I got locked out of my Melton John. See, I believe in the right to privacy, unlike a lot of fucking cunts on here, like Abby Brooke, who if they found out every goddamn detail about me, they would follow me everywhere. If they knew my small accounts and my places that I hide from people, you know, that's one thing I fucking hate, you know, is that your right to privacy can be violated. So anyways, yeah, have a good day, Unicorn. I'll catch up with you later too. What else? Anything? All right, King Camillo is in the house here. All right. Nice to see you've arrived. What's going on? What's in the news? Anything other than what I'm talking about or what you've seen on Abby's? Because I know she loves it when you start talking, and saying things. And she says it's all bullshit, but nope. Nope. Apparently, I'm gullible enough to totally listen to you. And all that stuff with Liz and all that stuff is fake. That with the phone numbers and the texts and all that. Yeah, very fake. Yeah. Do you mind if I play it, John? If, in case people want to know, do you mind if I play it? I figured I would ask you. So I wanted to ask you if you'd mind it or not before going forward with it. Yeah, that's what Joey Petrucci is like. If that's what you're saying about Carlos, then yeah, Joe Petrucci looked like Stevie Wonder years ago. That's who he is. You know, Carlos is Joe Petrucci. You have another full day, but I will try to check your stream. That's cool. Take your time, all right? I know you're busy and shit. Uh, what else? So King Camilo, if he gives me the okay, I'm gonna play a little audio here, okay? If he gives me the okay, to prove that it isn't, you know. So anyways, while I'm waiting, um, what else is new? I think I pretty much covered everything, unless he tells me I can play it and stuff. I'm probably gonna shut the stream down. So I think I'm done. It's been over an hour right now. And thanks for showing up. That's all I gotta say. I just need about an hour. That's it. No need to drag long streams out. He always says anyone can use his stuff. Alright then, here I go. Well, because he sent it to me personally, so. Hold on a sec here. You want to hear it though? These are the texts. The audios I'm thinking here. Here's one of them.
Yo, listen up, Abby. I swear to fucking God, if you message him, call him, threaten him, Ashley will stick a fucking. I can't say that.
Hear that?
I will stick a fork in your fucking half a kidney, okay? I'm just kidding. I love you, Abby. I will donate you 15 cents on your PayPal right here.
Wow. That's one of them. And here's another one. He's so low, I can't even hear him.
Hey, I got a guy.
That's a new development right there, actually, in case you couldn't hear that. There's a guy by the name of Matt who's been around here, okay? He goes by Moist F Word, alright? And I think he'd be a perfect fit for Abby, if you want my opinion. So, there's another one I got sent to me here. I haven't played this one yet. What's this one?
You are so anti-social. Son of a bitch. Out here doing business with Camilo. He's been around 4 fucking years, Abby. Quit pretending like you've been watching day one. You're dumb enough to believe that. And you're the stupidest video fighter in the game. And I guarantee you ain't made a dime off that old stack of geriatric.
I could hear him now pretty good.
Now quit harassing my phone all the time, threatening me, threatening my girlfriend.
Oh, it does. And I'll get into that in a minute, Vlogger Puppets. I'll get into that one for a minute.
So just give it up, you dumb cunt. And leave me the fuck alone and quit hurting dogs. You fucking
See,
dog
she's
animal
harassing
like
them.
every animal.
And I can't stand Anderson Henderson and Liz, too, by the way.
I guess the next step
But
for you
she's
is
bugging
start
them.
eating humans. Son of a bitch.
Hold on, I'll play that back.
Serial killers like to hurt animals at a young age. You're still young, bitch. You want to kill dogs. I guess the next step for you is to start eating humans.
I got the receipts.
Son of a bitch.
So right
You're
there.
the one to turn Mark gay.
Turn my gay.
Turn straight mid gay. They're all your fast. I get you for what you did last year in conjunction with Elton John.
Oh, still blaming me for that, I guess, huh? That is so interesting. He's still blaming me for that. Huh? So right there. And you mentioned cassette tapes. Okay, before I shut the stream down, I'm gonna talk about cassette tapes. It reminds me of before the bottom of YouTube, we listened to CB radio. CB radio. And cassette tapes, answering machine tapes, okay? Answering machine tapes. I used to go, hey Unicorn, you're going to want to hear this one. I used to go to flea markets and I used to buy cassette tapes that people already recorded on that were in good condition, and I would listen to them. People's phone conversations on the cassette. The messages they left people. Remember those days you'd find a Sertron, a Scotch cassette or something, and they would fucking have, or a BASF, you know? And then you would fucking pop it in the cassette machine, and you'd fucking, listen to people's conversations on it. Like, you told me you were gonna call me back, and you didn't. What the hell's the matter with you? Huh? Do I have to babysit you? That was like one of the messages that I heard, or something like that. And then the CB radio. My father used to listen to the CB radio. That's actually how I get into all this shit. He used to listen to someone. There was this guy by the name of Hamburger who was on the CB radio. You want me to imitate Hamburger for you? This guy, his handle was Hamburger. And listening to Mangoes reminds me of that too when I hear all of them talking. It reminds me of the CB days when I hear Mangoes specifically. When he does his lives, I don't sit through them all, but I skim through them every now and then. But there was this guy by the name of Hamburger. He was like Alpo almost. I fucking kid you not. He was like, hello, so, yeah, hello. Pretty much his basics were like, hello, yeah, so. No, how about you get the fucking 300-second timeout and you can pick your fucking boogers. So this guy was like, hello, so, and he was just very basic. Hey, Burger, do a 10-100 hamburger, 10-100, and he would flush the toilet. 10-100 means they're flushing the toilet. Like bathroom humor, you know, and shit like that. Yeah, his name was Hamburger. Hamburger. That's what was fucking hilarious about it. But that's where it all started with me having a fascination for stuff like that. And it became a YouTube addiction hearing people like that, I guess you could say. And then some other guy, who else? Oh, but people like Jill were the norm back. And there was a woman called Spooky. She was kind of like the Holly Undead of the CB. Like in the local area, she called herself Spooky, and she played like the Rascals. Love is kinda crazy with a spooky little girl like you. And she played it all the time and shit. But that's where I got my start. So my father took an interest in shit like this, and he listened to them and talked with them and stuff. But he never really met them in person. He just listened to them. It's almost like what's going on today is what the bottom of YouTube has become. Only we had it on CBs years ago. We had it on ham radios, and some of the conversations could even be found on answering machine cassette tapes. How some people talk with one another. So that's one thing I remember. I go more OG back further even than YouTube. I'm talking, this was 1992 we're going back. I was a 12-year-old fucking kid. And that's where it all started. And I was like, hey, Dad, can I talk to them? And he wouldn't let me have conversations with them, but I would listen with him is what I would do. But I was listening. I'm like, hey, can I say something to him? He's like, yeah, go ahead, say one little thing to them or something. That was how I got started in all this shit. And then Yahoo chat rooms, it led up to Yahoo chat rooms where this same shit was going on. Like the boot programs. But since YouTube's so international and people come from all over the place, it's more addictive. You know, I would room hop a lot in Yahoo. I remember the Texas room, Oklahoma. One time I went into the Oklahoma chat. I was like, I'm from Oklahoma, everybody. I'm from Oklahoma. I talk like this. What are you talking about? I'm from Oklahoma. And she said, why don't you shut the fuck up? Like, not everybody talks like that. Don't be a dumbass. Fucking kick you out of here. Alright, Celery said hi too. Is she watching the stream right now? Yeah, oh yeah. I used to go all those places. I went to the Vancouver room, which I didn't find very interesting. I went to Vancouver, British Columbia. And I listened in over there too, kinda. Or I'd go into China. One time I trolled a guy in Massachusetts, right? And I pretended to be this Egyptian guy, Egyptian Sadness. Did I tell you that story? I used to talk like an Egyptian. I said I was a cab driver from Philadelphia, and how my wife left me, Lavasa. My wife named Lavasa. She left me. Lavasa is her name. And I'm a cab driver from Philadelphia. Philadelphia. But you know what's funny? I moved to Pennsylvania not too long after that. Not in Philly, but in Pennsylvania. And guess what ended up happening after I played that character? Guess what ended up fucking happening to me? You're not gonna believe this when I tell you. I had Egyptian neighbors. And I ate Egyptian food when I went over their house. Okay? And I used to joke and say, I'm a good Egyptian cook. I'm a very good Egyptian cook. My wife, yeah. I got Egyptian neighbors. Right after that fucking happened. Like a year difference from that. Yeah, no shit. I'm not bullshitting. You can't even make that up, I don't think. It was pretty good, but the house was dirty. I mean, the cleaning station area had a lot of grease. They didn't clean it. But I only saw that afterwards. I mean, but the food was good. Yeah, it was. It was delicious. They had the stuffed grape leaves. They had some pasta, some spaghetti mix with a nice gravy-ish, something Egyptian tasting, like with spices, maybe a little, I don't know, but it was different. They were both doctors. Yeah. But the kid next door, he'd have temper tantrums when he was mowing the lawn and shit. And him and his sister would always argue. I would hear them. It was like having little Egypt next door. No lie. Yeah. In that case, it was. But you like that story, Ouija, though? You like that one? I became the talk of the area when I got into one fight with somebody, though. It circulated. See, when I wasn't on the internet, I was doing this shit in real life. I was the guy who crashed the punk scene. I hit a window out. I potentially fucked a venue over for some of the people so they couldn't go see bands there again. Because I lashed out at the window, you know. And they were talking about me on the forums from real life. And when I met them face to face, they didn't say shit to me. But they gossiped on the forums. I found that so funny. They were just like their small town parents talking and gossiping and shit. And this was a punk scene I'm talking about. They were on the forums just gossiping about it, you know, about me, you know, how I came into the scene. And there was only like one other guy who came in and who was a misfit in the scene who showed up to venues and did misfit kind of behavior and stuff or whatever. Oh, okay. But they used to do fire halls. Anyone know? Hey, Ouija Low, where you live, do they rent fire halls out for shows? Well, Glenn Danzig was a misfit and it made him famous. Why would that be a bad thing, Vlogger Puppets, if I was a misfit? Why would that be a bad thing? Ham and Eggerson, yeah, see, I'm bringing them in now because they're listening, yeah. Black Flag, I like the TV Party song, I believe, too. Yeah. And then you have Minor Threat, yeah, I remember. Oxymoron. If anyone knows Oxymoron, kind of right wing though. How about Discipline? Talk about a right wing punk rock band. They're from Holland. Discipline, you know them? Nice Boys Finish Last. Look up Nice Boys Finish Last. It's an awesome song. Nice boys finish last. Nice boys finish last. Yeah. You used to? Really? What'd you used to do again? Sorry. Oh, she is. What's up, Crack Joint? I'm getting all the players in here now. Yeah, Crack Joint. I mentioned you the other day to somebody. I think it was to Courtney, actually. I don't know. Or Dead Milkmen. Yeah, I didn't listen to them way too much. Oh, Stewart. Stewart. I love Stewart. That's the song I like, Stewart. Let me play it right now, Stewart. It's so funny, Stewart. Oh, that's the headliner right there. Stewart by the Dead Milkmen. That song cracks me the fuck up. You like them, huh? You know Guttermouth? I like Guttermouth too. Hairspray. Yeah. Fresh. So you like Converge, right? Is Converge and Canned Area like the kind of bands that you listen to? Remove yourself and fade away. Remove yourself. Yeah. Dead Milkman Stewart, ready? In the trailer park. The trailer park. Oh, Abby. what the queers are doing to the soil. A burrow owl. I want a burrow owl. I want one for Christmas. Holy shit, a burrow owl. I know them. Discharge. Do you know One King Down? One King Down is pretty good, actually. Straight Face, you know Straight Face? Good stuff. The mixer. Keep your head in arms. Inside the mixer at all times. That's good. I like to have streams like this. See, the difference is, with me and some of these people, I'll focus on the issue, the drama issue at hand, but then I'll change the subject and it'll actually end pretty cool, you know? I believe very much in doing it. If anyone wants to try to bother me for doing shit like that, then they got issues in their own fucking personal life, is what I tell them. You know? And they're jealous of me for some reason. Even if I'm not driving to New York fucking shitty every single day, or I'm not up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, or I'm not in Huntington, West Virginia, fucking screaming at gay black kids on the friggin' streets looking for fights with them like some people I know. It's like Equal Vision. I know Equal Vision. They got some good bits. In fact, I think Saves the Day was on Equal Vision. You know Saves the Day, right? She does hate blacks, but she likes to use that story that I told when I was at work and there was a black dude sagging his jeans and shit, you know? Because you try to talk personally, like, hey, dude, pull your pants up, you know? And then you tell the manager if he doesn't do it, because who wants to look at that when they're working, you know? And this guy's just in your way when you're trying to change when you're trying to work or whatever, you know, just doing what you gotta do and shit. And then you see him, it's like, dude, what the fuck? You know? Oh, she is, yeah. Big time. So, yeah, she wants to throw that at me. And then she wanted to lie and say that he was making it up the corporate ladder and I was jealous of him or something, or I was that upset he was doing better than me, which wasn't true. He was just a window licker standing around. He just started there and stuff. And he was just... I had more pull with the managers than he did. And in fact, I didn't get fired, in case she told you that friggin' story. And then the story I told her about meeting up with that preacher guy or whatever the fuck. That's all personal shit right there, you know? And I could have been trolling when I told her that. But, you know, it doesn't matter. The fact is, you tell people things, and they air them out. That is highly disrespectful. That is highly fucking disrespectful. And she does mooch off him, absolutely. She is the biggest leech, and she is a dry eBay. Big time dry eBay. It makes it more obvious even that Holly bakes it. Jesus Christ. She's worse. And all that. I mean, I've covered this whole thing a lot of times. I even put Abby's name in the title, made this about Abby, and I stopped talking about it after I made my point, you know? There's really no point to go on. I'm going to shut the stream down now. But thanks all for tuning in. I'm glad some people came in here that I haven't seen in a while. So that's a good sign, you know? So just keep coming. And, oh, yeah, Conqueror, good afternoon to you, too. I'm about to shut the stream down. I got to go. After an hour and a half, see, I have enough. You know, I have enough after doing this. You know, I get what I got to say out there. Talk with people, and then I shut the stream, you know? So, have a nice Sunday afternoon, everybody. I will catch up with you after. Peace.